Later in the episode, a first date so bad she drove through a roundabout all the way home and still thought it went well. This one's for every guy who waited too long for the wrong woman. Welcome to the first episode of our Single Dads Dating Dilemmas series. I'm Mike, actor, presenter, voice artist, and dad.
And I'm Tev, your brutally honest best friend that you never knew you needed until you accidentally stumbled across my Instagram and decided, oh, I like what she has to say. I am a professional communicator of more than 20 years and going through my own relationship dramas.
What? I thought you had a boyfriend.
Shh. That is not going to fly on this episode. I'm trying to give other people advice.
Why am I even here? Like, I'm married and have a child.
Yeah, and I'm not single. But together...
So what are you just thinking the whole idea of this show is because we're both successful at dating, we can give advice to dads? I'm not very successful at dating. I failed for a good, 40, 50 years.
Yeah, look, and I'm clearly not that successful at relationships since my marriage ended last year. And
no one is going to listen to us. No one is going to care about what we say. They're going to say you both got a CV of failures.
Maybe that is the winning solution. Maybe a CV of failures is what you need.
Don't make the mistakes that we made. You might have to start a podcast.
Start listening to two idiots talk to you about why dating for single dads is a bit shitty in the real world at the moment.
So if you found this podcast, I'm going to guess one of two things is true. Either you're back in the dating world after a long relationship and it feels like you've landed on a different planet.
Or you've been trying for a while and you just can't make it work and you're just starting to wonder if it's just you.
It's not just you, and we can prove that because we've got something pretty juicy to work with. Teva conducted a survey of 541 single dads, real men, no filter, and it asked them exactly what is going on.
So this is the report, which I will put in the show notes, and it'll also be on my Instagram. And it was fascinating, just so many different responses from so many dads. But the biggest takeaway that we got from that is just 3% of dads say that dating is going well, which means that 97% of dads are fucking hating it, or it's not going that well, or something is going wrong. So that's 97 out of 100 men that think, we're finding this a bit tricky. So if you are in that 97%, don't feel alone. The 3% that are somehow nailing it are, I don't know, anomalies.
And 67% of these men were in relationships for 10 years or more.
Yeah.
These aren't blokes who bailed early. These were husbands, committed partners, full-time dads. Okay, yeah, they've got commitments. Now they're sitting across from a stranger in a bar trying to remember how any of this works.
And I think that's the thing. So I get so many DMs at the moment from guys going...
Of course you do.
No, genuinely. Guys that actually want dating advice on what do we do? Like, how the fuck do we get back out there in a world that is really different from when we dated last time? Women seem to be just hating on men, just everywhere, just hating on men. All the Instagram content you see is about how shit men are. How men need to do everything differently. And, the biggest question that's come out of this survey from guys is, what do women want? And
women don't even know what they want. They want men to come up with something that impresses them and they go, wow, oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. But they kind of were.
A lot of the times women have a list so extensive that no adult human being could ever meet all the things on the list. And women will say, oh, that's why I'm remaining single. But men are saying, how are we ever supposed to be human beings and still meet up to this vast criteria where if you turn up in the wrong shoes, you're dead to me. If you turn up and your shirt's buttoned the wrong way, you're dead to me. If you don't text back within 5 minutes, you're dead to me. What opportunity do men have?
Especially, how's all the stupid games that people play? Like they get a text message and they go, oh, I really like this person. I'll probably write back tomorrow morning at about 10 a.m.
Oh, my God.
Like, just write back. Don't play stupid games.
Yeah.
But that's the thing that bugs me. Do you have to play those stupid games to be able to get someone to go, oh, maybe this is my person because I'm having feelings because they haven't replied quicker?
It's exhausting.
I hate that.
It's exhausting. And I did a post the other day on Insta about this exact thing, that there was some idiot in the US, probably from the manosphere, saying that, you shouldn't even text back after a first date. And the games are exhausting because no one fucking knows what the rules are. And if you text too soon, too late, too much, too little, someone is going to take that badly. So how do you know? So I keep coming back to the fact of you just have to be yourself, and you have to work on yourself to know what that looks like. You can't just take the shittiest version that's fresh out of a broken relationship into your next relationship and hope that that's going to be enough.
And try to not take your baggage with you.
Yeah.
Get rid of that baggage.
Yes. I mean, if you were on a Qantas flight, you could just get on the flight and your baggage probably wouldn't arrive. So that's perfect advice.
Yeah.
Don't take your baggage with you. And through the podcast, we will get into a little bit more of that, of what are some of the key things that are preventing us from having really successful dating lives again after long-term relationships. And a lot of that is the shit that we're carrying around. You haven't actually processed or done the self-analysis to put down and really get clear on what the next relationship needs to look like.
Okay, well, today's bad date story is from one of Tev's followers. I met what seemed to be a nice young lady on an infamous dating site. We arranged to meet for dinner and drinks in a lovely seaside spot in Adelaide. 6 p.m., waiting in the cold for that awkward pre-dinner non-face-to-face walk. 7 p.m., colder, lonelier, feeling like a weirdo. But she's still texting, so I'll wait. 8:30 p.m., she finally staggers down the footpath towards me. I thought, maybe she just can't walk in heels. How wrong I was. We sat down to warm up. I'm eyeing steaks. She's deep in the drinks menu, and I ask if she wants an entree. Her honest-to-God reply, just a Jim Beam and Coke. I don't think I can order anything. So I ordered a plate of dips because I was starving. 2 Jim Beams later, she was getting distracted, so I paid up. We played a bit of 8-ball just across the road. A few hours on, we called it a night. She assured me that she was fine to drive. We agreed a taxi was smarter. We parted ways. End of story, I figured, until the phone rings. How you feeling? What's up? I just drove over a roundabout at 70 kilometres an hour and my car's destroyed. Sirens in the background. The cops already on their way. She missed the signs, the bushes, all of it. DUI the lot. The text fizzled out fast. 2 months later, I get a text. I don't know if you remember me. We went out a while back and had the best night. You want to do it all again? Apparently, driving through a roundabout at 70 kilometres an hour, riding off your car, collecting a DUI is her idea of a great first date.
Oh, my God.
I politely declined.
Oh, yeah. He said no to a second date. I can't really imagine why. She seemed like such a catch.
Maybe if you got a 3 or 4 Jim Beam and Cokes.
Yeah, we're not advocating for that on this podcast. Keep your Jim Beam and Cokes to 2, please.
Look, we don't have any alcohol sponsors, so we don't have to promote responsible drinking.
Also fair. We do really love coffee. Can we just say, as you guys will know from a lot of my previous posts, I am slightly obsessed with coffee. Hence, it's the middle of the day and Mike and I are still drinking coffee. Now, bad date stories. If you have any more bad date stories, please, we need them. We love them. We require them. Send them through. The email is in the show notes. And then, lastly, we're going to do a little bit of homework every time we do one of these podcasts because you guys can't listen to dating advice without actually doing a little bit of work. Well, homework this week is, what does your ideal life look like in 3 years? And what kind of relationship fits that? I want you to email me your homework because if you don't email me, it wasn't done. Ergo, I expect those in the inbox. Email is in the show notes. And I just wanted to say a huge thank you to Jaggerocki Studios, which is this beautiful studio space that we're in. We will be appearing here again next week for
No,
the
we're not.
second episode. Yes,
I'm not doing
we
a show
are.
again. This is just ridiculous.
Yes, we're going to rope Mike back in. I'll bribe him with coffee.
We have a sponsor. Maybe I'll do it. Merlot, would you like to sponsor? What about one of the dating sites? Surely there's one of the dating sites out there that needs some content so we can
We
work
can
with them.
provide content. We're going to lock them in. But tune in again for more ridiculousness from me and Mike. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Thank you. Good night. Actually, don't go to bed yet. Go out on the town and
Go out on the town.
chat someone up. Wave it around. What? Your personality. I mean, wave your personality around.
Sure. That's what I'm going with.
So that's the show. Every single episode, we take something real, a stat, a situation, a question you're too embarrassed to Google, and we talk about it honestly.
All right. Good luck out there in the big wide world. In the wild, wild west.
So you do have a boyfriend, though?
Can neither confirm nor deny.
It's in Sydney. He's in Sydney, though. It's a different postcode. You don't have a boyfriend. Do you have a Brisbane boyfriend?
No.
Well,
Wow.
send those emails to her. Do your homework. Could have a chance. Whatever. Okay, thanks. Good night.
Goodbye.